Hello, strangers on the internet. Today I'm reading questions that we've all wondered at least once in our life. Am I the asshole? Usually, if you have to ask, you are the asshole. Now, I do have to ask, am I the asshole for reading these questions aloud on the internet? I really am wondering. Now, they are putting this on the internet. So, if you're going to put something on the internet, you kind of need to expect people to read it. So, that's my defense. But also, some of these I probably shouldn't be reading these on the internet. So just let me know, am I an asshole? Also, one more thing, while you're there, just subscribe. Like, it's free. And that's really rare in this economy. Nothing's free anymore. I'm surprised I don't have to pay a subscription just to breathe. I mean, I suppose asthmatics do, but like, I'm really sorry. That was an asshole thing to say. So sorry. Maybe I really am an asshole. I think I just answered the question for myself. Never mind. Don't worry about answering it in the comments. It's fine. Okay, I'm going to start reading these stories now. They're not my stories unless I tell you they're my stories if I go on a random tangent, which I do a lot. Just be warned. This one just caught my eye. Am I the asshole for telling my brother that his girlfriend is not welcome in my home after what she did to my cat? Now, my mind went to a lot of really weird places. I haven't read this one. For some context, I, 27 female, live alone with two cats, Miso and Fig, who I've had for 3 and 5 years, respectively. They are friendly with people they know, skittish around strangers, which is completely normal for cats. My brother, 25 male, has been dating, I'll call her Ray, for about 7 months. I've met her 3 times, and each time she's made a comment about not liking cats. Okay, hear me out on this one. Not liking cats. I have two cats, like this person here. If you don't like my cats, you don't like me, like as a person. How do you not like cats? What not liking cats tells me that your love is conditional. Okay, I'm sorry, that was a rant. I'm I'm already on this person's side. Okay, back on track. Finding them creepy, which noted is not a big deal. It's a big deal for me personally. Sorry, I lost my place. Because there's plenty of people that don't like cats. 2 weeks ago, my brother asked if they could come over for dinner. I said yes and made a point of telling them in advance that the cats would be around. Well, no kidding. It's your house. Ray should just ignore them if she was uncomfortable. And they'd eventually go to another room on their own. During dinner, Miso came into the kitchen, which he does constantly because he's nosy, obviously. He's a cat. And food motivated. I have one like that too. Hang on, I keep losing my place because I keep getting distracted. Hang on. Ray made a loud noise to startle him, not exactly a clap, more like a sharp hiss, and then laughed about it when he ran away. I said directly I'd prefer she not do that in my home. She said I was just playing. 20 minutes later, she did it again when Fig wandered in. I asked my brother and her to leave. My brother has since texted me saying I'm overreacting and she was just messing around, asking me to apologize to her. I have not and intend not to in my home. My cat's my rules. You are not the asshole at all, in my opinion. I may be biased since I am a cat person, like a nutty cat person, as you can tell. The only logical reason to dislike cats is if you're allergic, and not even just dislike. You just avoid them. They're an animal, and a very cute animal. Ha- what a bitch. I'm sorry. I shouldn't swear, but what a bitch. Absolutely not. Do not let them in your home again. Next question. Am I the asshole for not allowing my sister-in-law's husband to stay in the bridal suite while we were getting ready? Why does he want to stay in the bridal suite? That's my question. What why would he want to stay? What is he doing? What does he want to hang on? Why would he want to stay? Like that's more my question. Like why? Okay. I'm going to read the thing. Wait, I just had a realization. Isn't that your brother? Okay. For my wedding day, we rented a hotel suite in the city. I paid for hair and makeup for all my bridesmaids as a courtesy. That's awesome. And it's so nice of you. A lot of people just make the bridesmaids pay. I also paid for my mother-in-law and sister-in-law. I'm not too close with my sister-in-law, but she's very close to my husband. On the morning of the wedding, my mother-in-law and sister-in-law arrived late because my sister-in-law and her husband have been on a beach trip. When they arrived, my sister-in-law brought her husband into your brother, which surprised me because she didn't mention it, saying anything about bringing him. All three of them sat on the couch, and her husband, your brother. Is that right? Is that her brother? I feel confused. I don't know why this is confusing me so much, but that's her brother, right? All three of them sat on the couch, and her husband stayed there on his phone. I texted my husband asking if he was supposed to stay there and get dressed. He didn't know either. I told him, was he meant to be in here? Woman's only space. Fair enough. Since all of us were in robes, that's it. Yeah, no, this is weird. He shouldn't be in here. No. Especially if you're uncomfortable since you're the bride. No, I don't think you're the asshole, but I'll read the whole story. I'm only like halfway through. I asked my husband to tell his sister that her husband could wait in the hotel lobby, but she refused and was also against the idea. Okay, so it's not her brother. I don't know why I was adamant that it was her brother. Okay, where am I at? She refused and also was against the idea of him driving back alone to our house, to our house, to get ready with my husband and the groomsmen. Why is he so adamant to get dressed with the women? Because she didn't want to risk him getting lost since he's from the Dominican Republic and he had traveled around. Okay, it's called a GPS, mate. Come on. She got upset and tried to leave, but her hair and makeup artist convinced her to come back since it was already paid for. She got her hair and makeup done, and then the three of them left anyways and waited in the lobby. This is just really petty of them, not the bride. I want to make that very clear, not the bride. Why does he want to get dressed with the women? It just makes no sense. And I've lost my place. Hang on. I ended up getting dressed in the hotel lobby's bathroom, even though my mother-in-law and sister-in-law were allowed in the suite if they wanted to. My mother told me privately that she thought it was rude to bring a man into the woman's changing room, it's fair enough, especially when the bride has expressed directly that she's uncomfortable. Like, you don't do it. It's her day. If she says she's uncomfortable, no. Just plain and simple, no. And you know what? I want to make this very clear. If anyone, but especially women and especially young women, if you're uncomfortable, I know it's hard. I've gone through this a lot, and I do know it's very hard to say that you're uncomfortable, especially as women, since we're told that we have to bend to society, men's just all the men's shit, really. Honestly, it's just men's shit. This is what it is. Just men thinking they are entitled. It's just men's entitlement. I can't even finish my sentence. I'm so pissed off. I really hope her day was not ruined. And the mother-in-law and sister-in-law are the pettiest. Just why? Why would you bring him in here? Why would they invite him in? That's just so petty. And it's small and shallow and just your hair and makeup have been so nicely paid for by the bride, which isn't always that doesn't happen a lot. Like why would can't even I can't even like speak properly. I'm like so this can't be you know what, this is a real story for sure, because men just men think they're entitled. Just men. That's all I have to say. And also, no, you're not the asshole. Absolutely not. I do wonder though, how many sensitive little men are gonna be in the comments calling me out. Just, men, there's always multiple. in any video about women, say International Women's Day, I know I'm going on a tangent, that say, oh, what about International Men's Day? What? Why would it be about you? You have a day. That you have a day and you only care about it when it's International Women's Day because it's not about you, because men have been told or made to feel that it's always about them. Women can't have shit. Women can't even have the right to choose what happens to their own bodies nowadays. It's, I got political. I got really political. I'm not sorry. What, fucking men. Just men. I can't with men. Like, this is why I'm single. Just men. They exist. Okay, they exist. Unfortunately, they do have to exist. They're allowed to exist before I get men saying, oh, men allowed to exist. Anyways, thank you for watching my complete side tangents, and I thought I would get through more Am I the Assholes? But honestly, I can't believe I only got through two. Only two. Anyways, if you enjoyed, please subscribe, and if men irritate you too, then we'd get along. And comment avocado if you made it to the end of the video. I don't know why actually I do know why it's avocado because I'm looking at an avocado like wheat pack. So avocado. Comment avocado if you made it to the end. I want to know. And it'll confuse all the people in the comments section like why are people commenting avocado?